All right, in this video, we're going to talk about SEO, search engine optimization, versus PPC, pay-per-click, and how to sell PPC, the benefits of PPC when you're talking to a local business owners and how to sell on them. Now, hopefully this won't be too much of a controversial video. Please don't send me emails telling me that you think SEO is better for some reason or whatever. You know, everyone has their right to their opinion. I think I get into a lot of debates at internet marketing seminars with SEO guys who think SEO is great, and obviously I've made a living for a long time off of PPC. So obviously I believe PPC is the best thing. So what we want to talk about here and what we want to look at is the real difference. Now, the key thing, and the reason why we have to go through this, even if you know what SEO and PPC is and you know the difference, this video is still important because a lot of local business owners actually don't know the difference between SEO and PPC. Yeah, you might not believe that, but a lot of them actually refer, I've heard many local business owners just refer to internet marketing as SEO. You're going to get me leads from the internet? Oh, so how much is it going to cost for the SEO? I mean, literally, like, they think SEO is internet marketing a lot of times. So not in all cases, some of them know, but a lot of them have heard of SEO. A lot of them really haven't heard the term PPC. PPC is pay-per-click. If I talk about Google AdWords is pay-per-click. Facebook advertising, so if you're running ads on Facebook, the ads on the side, which we'll get into later on, if you run ads on Facebook, that's also PPC. You pay per click. And pay-per-click is very simple. When someone clicks on your ad, you get charged. That you only get charged if someone clicks on your ad. So SEO, search engine optimization, this is a process that takes many months to see results and to get to page one of the organic rankings in Google. And in just a second, I'm going to take you over, we're going to go into Google and we'll take a look and I'll show you which is the organic rankings, which ones is the Google AdWords PPC rankings, the 3 ads at the top in the yellow section at the top and all the ads along the right side, those are PPC. And I'll show you that in a second. Now, again, SEO takes a long time. I mean, anyone who says they can get you to the top of page 1 in a month or 2 months, it's either not a very competitive keyword. So, for example, yes, someone can get you to the top of Google for a keyword like chiropractor on Eastern Avenue in Las Vegas, right? Something like that. Someone can get you to the top of a long tail keyword, but if you're talking chiropractor Las Vegas, you're not getting up to the top of the organic rankings in a month or two. It's going to take a long time. It's going to take a few months. Let's say if you have a really good SEO guy for a good, valuable keyword, maybe he can get you onto page 1 within 3 months. But really, in order to get organic traffic, you not only have to be on page 1, but you have to be one of the top 3 organic results on page 1. And we'll show you that in just a second, what that looks like. And to get to one of the top 3 organic results on page 1 of Google often takes several months, if not more. And just think about it. We'll get, you know what? I'm going to save the rest about that to when we get to the screenshot in Google so you can see. Now, pay-per-click, on the other hand, is advertising on Google. And you can be at the top of page 1 of Google for hundreds of different keywords as soon as your campaign goes live. So if you have a landing page done already today, you could set up the Google campaign today. It'll probably be approved by tomorrow, probably usually within 24 hours, but let's say 48 hours or less. Your campaign is live, people are clicking on your ad, people are going to your landing page, and you're getting leads right away. For any keyword, you can bid on any keyword that you want in Google. You could bid on hundreds of keywords. So that's another big difference here. So looking into SEO, you really have to understand this. SEO is a long-term investment, and like I said, often takes at least 3 months to get to page 1 for a valuable, and it could take several months to get to one of the top 3 spots on page 1 or more. And even then, here's the thing, and here's why I've personally never got into SEO myself. The reason why is because there's no guarantee. And for me, I'm not going to pay someone several months. I'm not going to pay, let's say, $1,000 a month for 7 months to maybe get to the top of page of Google. Now, don't get me wrong. SEO is, if you should have SEO in your toolbox. I mean, there are a lot of local business owners that want SEO. They have the budget for SEO, and they should do both. I mean, ideally, someone should be doing PPC to get the immediate leads right now and do SEO as the long-term investment. But they need to know that they're not going to probably see a return on their investment for several months. And so for me, I'm a very kind of, direct response marketer. I want results now, and the results need to be measurable. I don't like leaving things to chance. So when someone says, oh yeah, it'll be $1,000 a month to do SEO, and within a few months we should get you to the bottom of page one, and within several months you'll be at the top of page one, maybe. So no guarantees. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna wait seven. I don't even know what I'm gonna be doing in 7 months from now. That's the kind of person I am. So I don't even know where. If you're starting your own business, or businesses go in different directions. Things change really fast. So for me, that's why I don't. Now again, you should have all the tools in your toolbox. You should be selling PPC to local business owners. You should be selling SEO as the long-term investment. You should be selling social media if you can offer that, if that's what they want. And they need to have that kind of branding and that kind of, that real face to them. Then you give them social media services. The more tools in your toolbox, mobile apps, another great thing to offer local businesses. So the more tools you have in your toolbox, the more money you'll make with a local business, right? Better to provide 4 different services to a local business than 1. So I don't want to sound like I'm not bashing SEO at all. I think it's a great long-term investment. But some of the things, I'm just going over some of the negative things here about SEO only so that you know what they are, so that when you get this objection from a client that they want to do SEO, that you know exactly why PPC is the right short-term solution for them, the way to get them leads in 1 week or less, the way to have their phone ringing next week. So another thing is that you can't SEO 100 different keywords. When you do SEO, you're going to choose your top few keywords, and whoever's doing your search engine optimization is going to focus on those top few keywords. Now, the best way to actually do an SEO campaign is to actually run a Google AdWords campaign first and see what your top performing keywords are, and then SEO those top keywords. So you'd think that it would be obvious, right? A lot of people say, oh, I want to do SEO. And so the consultant says, okay, what keywords do you want SEO? And they say, oh, well, obviously I want to do, obviously I want to SEO this word, and this word. Those I think would be the best. So let's go SEO those words. And then the SEO consultant goes to work for several months SEOing those keywords, only to find that there were 3 other better keywords that could have gotten you more leads, but you never know until you run a Google AdWords campaign first. So when you run a Google AdWords campaign, you'll have stats. You'll see which keywords are getting the most clicks, which keywords, are generating lots of calls and leads, and which ones look like the strongest keywords. Sometimes you find keywords that are not as competitive to do SEO on as other keywords are. And you won't be able to know that until you do your Google AdWords campaign first and test to see what your top performing keywords are. So that's a response I love to give to people. If they say, well, what about SEO? I would say, if they say, oh, well, what about SEO? I want to rank organically. I'd say, okay, well, SEO is a great long-term investment. We could do it. You might be at the bottom of page 1 in a few months. You might be at the top of page 1 in several months from now. But we have to choose only a few words, so you're going to get a lot less traffic. And again, it's going to take a long, long time. So let's make that long-term investment. But what we should do first here is get you leads, get your phone ringing next week. And another really important thing here is that whenever you do SEO, you always want to run a Google AdWords campaign first, so you can find out what your top performing keywords are, and then go SEO those top performing keywords. And that's how you're going to have the most success with SEO. So that's a common thing and a great answer to that question here. Now, again, as I said, PPC gets immediate results. Once that landing page is done, you can set up your AdWords campaign. Typically, the next day you'll start getting clicks, but definitely within 48 hours, you should start getting clicks to your landing page. And again, the big difference is you can bid on hundreds of different keywords. When you do SEO, you're going to be SEOing maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 keywords, maybe 10 keywords, let's say, the most. But when you're doing PPC, you could bid on hundreds, including your competitors' names. You'd be amazed how much traffic you can get. This is a little secret. I might be getting ahead of myself here, but I like to sneak in some valuable golden nuggets here early on. We'll get into this more when we talk about setting up your Google AdWords campaigns, the power of bidding on some of your competitors' names, and how to utilize that to get really cheap clicks and to get a lot of leads piggybacking off your competitors. Now, when you're doing SEO, you're not going to be able to SEO your competitors' names. So that's just one small example. You're also not going to be able to SEO a lot of different variations of words or keywords or ways that people type things into Google that you will be able to bid on with PPC, with Google AdWords. Again, whenever I talk about PPC, pay-per-click, that's the same as Google AdWords. Google AdWords and pay-per-click are kind of like an interchangeable word. Pay-per-click stands for any type of pay-per-click marketing. So Facebook advertising is also pay-per-click. You only get charged when someone clicks on your ad, but Google AdWords is the most well-known and the biggest pay-per-click platform by far. Now, another great advantage is that you can pause and unpause your campaign at any time you want and only schedule the ads to run on the days that you want, days and times that you want. So if someone only wants their ads to run from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. when there's someone in their office to answer the phones, then you can schedule it to run Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., which means they'll never be getting clicks at a bad time. So you remember, you only get charged per click, and you're setting the exact times that you want to run, you're setting the exact keywords you want to bid on, and you're able to get leads by next week. So I think you're starting to see the power here. Another thing, the big difference is that you can scale up fast and double your leads with PPC. It's something you can't really do with SEO, right? So let's say in several months from now, you are ranking near the top of Google and you are getting leads from that. Now you say, wow, this is going great. I wish I could just double this amount of leads. Well, you can't really do that. You'd probably have to start, maybe try buying a new domain and start SEOing that domain for several more months, and maybe you can get another one up there. Whereas with Google AdWords, if they have a budget of $100 a day, they can go to $200 a day and double the amount of traffic they're getting, just like that. No extra work needed, no extra time, nothing. Just by changing the budget, boom, you doubled your amount of leads. You can scale up very, very fast. So that's why I love PPC. You can test small, scale up very fast, pause it whenever you want, bid on whatever keywords you want. You have so much flexibility. You can move so fast. You split test different ads. You see what's working best. I mean, to me, it's just... So let's look right now. I want to show you here inside of Google so you can get a visual here of the difference. So PPC, Google AdWords here is these top 3 results. You can see there's a slight tint of yellow in the background. I don't know if you could see it in the video, but whenever you search Google for any term, you'll see a slight tint of yellow in the background, and these first 3 ads here are the Google ads, the PPC, and all these ads down the right side are Google ads. Again, when you're bidding, we want to try to be in these top 3 here in Google. Now, these are the organic results, everything below that. So these are the organic results here below. So a lot of people will say that if you're number 1 organic in the organic rankings, if you're number 1, 2, or 3, but specifically if you're number 1 in the organic rankings, you're going to get a ton of traffic, a ton of traffic, because people like to click on this. And I'm not going to argue with that. I think that that's true. You will get a lot of clicks if you're number 1, 2, or 3 organic. But let me ask you this. Think about this. Just think about this logically, really. If these people here are already number 1, number 2, and number 3, and you're just starting out now, these people have probably been SEOing this for 2 years or more, who knows, right? And you're starting now. In several months from now, these people are not stopping their SEO. They're still going to be SEOing too. So even if you're really counting on the fact that your SEO guy is going to be that much better than all of these guys, that he's going to be able to make up, a year or 2 years worth of ground on them and actually surpass them to get into the number 1 spot. So to me, it just sounds like it's going to be very difficult to do, a very long-term thing. And for expensive, valuable keywords, like criminal attorney in Reno is what I typed in here. It's a pretty valuable keyword, that one. It's going to be very, very difficult. Now, you might be able to get to the bottom here, but really, when people hit this page, they're looking at above the fold. They're going to look here, they're going to look here, they're going to look here maybe a little bit, but really to get down here, so, that's why I really think. So the difference is, with PPC, you can be here, you can be in the top 3 here next week, right away. You could bid on for hundreds of different keywords. You can pause in your campaign anytime, test different ads, all sorts of things like that. So that's the difference between SEO and PPC. A lot of business owners will say to you, I want to be ranked number 1 or 2 or 3 organically. What about the organic rankings? Well, it's going to take several months, and even then, I can't guarantee you results. I mean, you really can't guarantee someone's going to be number 1 for a valuable keyword, especially when these people are also SEOing, and you're going to have to surpass them, and they have a head start on you. Whereas, if you're doing this, we can get you to the top. We can get you to the top here. And so what I would do personally is I would tell them, let's get you started. Let's get you to the top of Google for lots of keywords. Let's get you a profitable Google AdWords campaign up and running and get you some new clients, get some money in your pocket, and then let's start doing the long-term investment for SEO. Or if you got the budget right now and you want to do the long-term investment, let's do the long-term investment in SEO, but let's get your phone ringing next week and let's get you high-quality leads by doing the PPC right now. So I just wanted to show you here. I'm not trying to bash SEO. Like I said, it's a great long-term play, but and again, to do SEO the right way, you want to do Google AdWords first, find your best keywords, then do SEO. But Google AdWords is the way people want leads now. People don't want leads in 7 months from now. Well, they do, but they want leads now also, and this is the quick fix. This is how to really increase a business fast and to scale up fast. So that's what I really wanted to show you here, because you're going to get this objection. So again, not trying to bash SEO. I'm just trying to give you an answer to the objection when you get this question from local business owners about SEO or ranking organically versus ranking in the ads. You may also get a question. Some people might say, oh, well, do people really click on these ads? Yes. Yes. People click on these ads. I can guarantee you that people click on these ads. They definitely click on these ads 100%. As a matter of fact, I don't know the exact number, so I don't want to quote it, but a while ago I saw a study, not too long ago, I saw a study that said that about 50% of people don't even know that these are ads. Okay, 50% of these top three here, 50% of people don't even know that those are ads. So some people do, but even if they do, if your ad is a very appealing ad and you have the Google places in your ad with the phone number and the address, and you have a really good ad that catches their eye, which is what I'm going to show you later on in this program, then you're going to still be able to capture those people. If you have a good enough ad, doesn't matter if those people don't like clicking on ads, if you have a good enough ad and it appeals to them and it stands out enough, you're going to get lots of clicks, and they're going to go to your high converting landing page, and you're going to get lots of leads. So just really kind of soak all this in to know the difference between SEO and PPC, so when you get asked about it, you know about it, and you know how to sell the PPC.